Yes, Steve. Yeah, I don't see myself paying over sticker price.
Jeff, it's sort of crazy, isn't it?
It is.
You've bought cars before, right?
I have.
Have you ever even paid sticker?
No.
You know, most of my customers have never even paid sticker. Up until 2 years ago, in order for us or any other dealer to help a customer buy a car, we had to discount it. And shoot, half the time Ford was kicking in money with rebates. So there were $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 discounts off of MSRP. And now I'm showing you an MSRP with an additional $29.95 tacked on top of it. Mm-hmm. And if you aren't complaining, I would complain for you. Look, I'm going to give it to you in simple terms, then I'm going to prove it. It's supply and demand. It's basic economics. We don't have nearly as many new vehicles as we used to. Nobody does. All right? Lots of people, lots of dealers, almost every dealer in this market's marking up vehicles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And by the way, we've got some vehicles that are marked up way higher than $29.95. Some of our Broncos, some of our Mustang EVs, they're going to be marked up even higher. But again, it's supply and demand. But here's the crazy part about it. Nationwide, 82% of people are paying over MSRP. Now, where do I get that number? I'm not making it up. It's not an automotive-driven number. This is from a report that is based on data from Edmunds.com. Are you familiar with Edmunds.com?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, they're a consumer site, okay? That's where consumers go to get information about vehicles, about pricing, about trade-ins, about how to get the best deal. And Edmunds.com is saying, hey, things have changed. 82% of people are paying over MSRP. Now, how much over are they paying? Well, they even listed the top 15 when it comes to how much people are paying over. And as you can see, I mean, Corvettes are $15,000 more. Porsche Macans are $13,000 more. Jeeps are $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 more. Ford Mavericks, Ford Broncos, Ford Mustangs. Those are way over. But we're only asking you to pay $29.95. Now, this is a $60,000 vehicle. Based on this data right here, the average markup over MSRP is almost 10%. So if we were pricing this vehicle to market, Jeff, we'd have a $6,000 market adjustment. So in effect, we've literally discounted this vehicle. As crazy as it might sound, we've discounted it $3,000 off what the suggested market-based price is. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I appreciate your concern, but you picked out a beautiful truck. I need your okay right here. Does this make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It does.
Now, what we have to do is we got to get good at presenting it to the customer, because it doesn't matter whether it makes sense to you or me, Jeff,
exactly.
or Dustin. What matters is the customer buys into it.
Paying the money. Yeah.
Well, and they are paying the money. Now, let's think about this. If a customer is trading in a vehicle, chances are their vehicle is worth 30 to 40% more than it was a year ago. So isn't that eating into a big part of that $29.95?
It is. Yeah.
Absolutely. It used to be, when you and I got in the business, when all three of us got in the business, that someone buys a car or a truck, they take it off the lot, boom, 25% hit to depreciation. That's not the case anymore, is it?
No.
We're seeing trade-ins. We're paying people trade-ins, oftentimes what they paid for the vehicle 3 or 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So when you put the additional markup in that context, this is just market-based pricing in a different form. It used to be big discounts. Now it's a slightly over manufacturer's suggested retail, because that's what it's always been. And for the longest time, nobody paid it. Now they're paying it because of supply chain issues, chip issues. 60 Minutes this past Sunday, they had the CEO of Volkswagen on there. And the guy said, look, not only are our vehicles more expensive now than ever, But we've got supply chain issues because of the war in Ukraine. Many of our electronic cables were manufactured in Ukraine. Now those poor sons of guns are just trying to survive. So this is going to cause further shortages.